everybody, look who's here. Vanessa Hudgens joins us. She is the star of the new NBC sitcom. It's called Powerless, the first comedy set in the DC Comics universe.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
You like your comedy, don't you?
I do. Well, it's so fun because I've never really done a comedy, and I've never been a series regular on a show, so there's so many new things happening for me.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, we sent out a clip to all of us yesterday. It took Mr. Roker 3 seconds to text back and say, I love this show.
I watch. I mean, and what's great, it's the idea of all the stuff that always happens with these superheroes fighting in cities.
Yeah.
Stuff happens, and your company helps protect people from the collateral damage.
Yeah, it's so fun because I feel like the Bruce Wayne industry is like this fun, mystical thing that we all know and kind of love. Our division is Wayne Securities. So my boss is Van Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's cousin. And it's just like a really fun, silly take on this entire world.
When I look at you, I can't believe it's been 11 years since High School Musical.
I know, it's crazy.
Does it feel like that for you?
Yeah, it kind of does. It really does. It feels like a different life.
A different era,
I feel like so much has happened since then, and it's just, I was a baby.
And you've done Broadway since then. Are you going to be doing any more Broadway coming up, you think?
For sure. It's like my heart lives on the stage. Like, I feel so amazing being on the stage and being able to connect with an audience. It's just like, it's my thrill in life. So when the right one comes along, I'm going to be on that stage.
Let's go back to Powerless, because we could use a hit here at the network. You love situational comedies, workplace comedies, I know, like The Office or Parks and Rec. How do you achieve that and also working kind of the superhero thing?
Well, it's fun because it's not about the superheroes. Like, we live in a world where they're flying around, causing havoc on our city almost every single day. So it's like, what does that actually look like in a reality term? It's like people are always late to work because Jack-o'-lantern, the town supervillain, is always throwing fireballs and destroying things. Like, so it's just the practical world of living in this universe. It's just, there's so much possibility.
It's superhero adjacent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, no one I've ever met has more willpower than Vanessa. She looked at this Sunday, said, no, I have a photo shoot this weekend. I can't even take a spoonful of that, too.
I know. And Vanessa, you're going to hang around with Kathy Lee and me a little bit later. All right. A reminder, Powerless premieres this Thursday, 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on NBC. You can find her on a new NBC sitcom. It's called Powerless. Yeah, it's set in a DC Comics universe.
Vanessa works for a company specializing in products to protect normal people against damage caused by crime-fighting superheroes. They make a lot of mess.
We need to be innovating. We need to push ourselves. We can't just copy what LexCorp does. We need to... Let's be better. And do you know how we'll do that?
Oh, let me guess, by thinking outside the box.
I want us to forget the box ever existed. Ron, what are you working on?
Literally a box.
Feels like the
You remember doing that. Welcome, sweetie. Are you having a good time? It looks like you are.
Oh my gosh, the best. I mean, like, I've never been a series regular on a show, let alone in a comedy. So, like, it's a lot of new things for me, but I'm just having the best time. The cast is so funny.
You can tell.
Like, everyone just has a really great time. There's a lot of improvisation, which always makes for
Do you ever just
Sometimes the best lines come out, right? When you're rehearsing and they let you sort of have fun.
Just like the king at improvisation. He was the new bot in Rogue One, and a lot of his lines were improv.
Do you ever laugh so hard that you mess up everything? Does it ever get like that?
If someone else cracks, I'll crack too.
Crack?
But like, I refuse to be the first one who cracks.
Oh, good for you.
How did this come to be? How did you come to do this sitcom?
Well, I was meeting around with a bunch of different TV people, and like this came up, and I love NBC because of like The Office, Parks and Recreation, and workspace comedies are my favorite. And then let alone, this is a brand new original idea that hasn't been done before. It's always about the superheroes, but our show's not about them.
What is it about?
The normal people among the
normal
superheroes.
people, yeah. So like our show takes place at Wayne Securities, which is fun because it's like part of the Bruce Wayne Industries, but nobody knows Bruce Wayne's Batman because we're normal people. And we make products for the everyday person to live a little more safer because, I mean, falling rubble is the #1 death in Charm City, you know? So it's just like a fun new take on living in that DC comic universe.
Do you miss, I mean, we were talking about how you've done Broadway and other things. You just saw Dear Evan Hansen last night. You were crazy about this.
Oh my gosh, I was bawling my eyes out.
Everybody says
What was it about it that you loved?
Just the, like, they really challenge you to like have so much more empathy and like not judge people, because if you see a story from all different angles, you see like how much pain and torment people go through, and like a lot of the times we just brush through, and like it's really important to be kind to people, and that show showed that.
And you'll be back on Broadway anytime soon?
I mean, there's nothing in the works, but like when the right part comes along, I will definitely be there, because my heart is like on the stage.
Well, you're so funny in the show. You have that timing, that sense.
It's a lot harder to do comedy than it is to do drama.
It is, but it's so fun and rewarding. Because after a take, when people are laughing, I'm like, ha ha, got him.
Vanessa, thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Powerless premieres this Thursday at 8:30, 7:30 Central, right here on NBC.
Let's get another hit, shall we?